Oh, mine got off. We're multi-species fishing here, guys. I just lost a crappie. Mason done caught 2 bass. And we just talking about that. You find crappie, there's always bass around. They use the same areas because they're both after shad. They eat the same food source. We're gonna find out. It's a crappie. Bam.
Nice little crappie.
We're catching, yeah guys, it's a crappie. We're catching crappie and bass. And some white crappie. I haven't caught many white crappie here this year. Went up to Kerr a couple weeks ago and I caught a bunch of white crappie. That's probably the 6th or 7th one I've caught here this year. We just don't have as many of them here. See these bars on him?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
Looks like a guitar.
He's a guitar. There's a new name for white crappie. They're guitars.
Oh boy.
Bam!
They got a hog.
This is a nicer one. The first couple I've caught have been babies. I got it. You just keep on fishing. Look at there. We're bassing and crappie fishing. Guys, we're just kind of looking around. First time I've been in this area this year. Some of y'all probably looking around going like, Dennis, I know where you're at, especially y'all local guys. Y'all going, I know where you're at. But I think it's the first time I've been up here for a long time. But I come up here sometimes this time of year. This is Thanksgiving Eve. I got my adopted grandson with me. That's a nice crappie. Wife went to visit family today. And I said, well, I'm gonna go fish with my adopted grandson. Mason worked for me and we fish together. Every year this week we fish together a little bit. Catch a bunch of fish. We always have a big time. So y'all stick with us. We're gonna catch bass and crappie today. Bam. I changed colors on them, guys. They hit me, wasn't holding on to it. So I switched colors. This is a nice school right here. Nice size, aren't you, Mason? Look at that, another nice one. Take them all day. Look at that, that's another good. He's probably right at 11. Probably right at 11 inches. Bam. This is a wild color chartreuse tail. You can have this one. This is a nice group.
See if we catch another bass.
Oh, we'll find some more bass. If you find a group this size, you got to stay with them a little bit. This is a nice group of crappie. Gosh.
No, look, these crappie been eating a little bit.
I'm telling you what, the crappie, they are.
Like you.
I said, look here, you got black on his nose. I said that in a video yesterday. I've caught a bunch of crappie the last few days, guys. And I said that. I said, these crappie look like me. Little fat butterballs. That's a hog right there. Great day, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a nice crappie.
Look at that. That's a good one, guys. He's 12 inches. Fat, all thick. Look at there. Woo!
He's 4 pounds.
4 pounds? Yeah. Camera's fooling y'all. May said he's 4 pounds. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't have my camera on. We was talking working. That's a nice one. We moved to another spot, and I haven't cut it back on. Just put a new battery in it. And we kicking around, look around on live scope. I said, there's 4 or 5 bass right there, Mason. He threw over there, and bam. He caught one of them. All right, guys. I just put a new battery in. I didn't have the camera on. And Mason and I are kicking along here, and we're fishing for bass and crappie today. I just hit. That noise was the hook in my finger. Bam! I'm throwing a rig here. This is the reel that Dave gave me. Dave Morgan sent me that reel. I told him I had it rigged up for doing bass and crappie fishing. I do both. That's a nice one.
Pretty.
I got my microphone unplugged, guys, because I just put a battery in. Isn't that a nice crappie?
Yeah,
He's 13 and a half. Thick. All right, guys, that was on 3-inch minnow. Yep, the old 3-inch minnow. All right, bam. See if we can spot another one with the old live scope. You got something bigger this time, do you? Nice crappie. Oh, yeah. Guys, we're just having the ball. In the winter time here, this time of year, The bass and the crappie both are just, don't get it my Mexican tea now. We've been to Mexican restaurant, guys. Y'all probably done figured that. Guys that watch the channel all the time are going like, yeah, we figured that. Mason and I both, that's our happy spot. We fished the upper end of the river, guys, this morning, as you see in the video. And the way back down, we're back on Poplar Creek now. We came back down the lake. That's a nice one. We stopped and got us some Mexican dinner, and we're going to fish a little bit here and finish the day out. We'll catch a few. But the crappie and the bass are running, we're on the end of a point behind me. And it's dropping, it's 19 foot. And the crappie and the bass are running back and forth the edge of this channel. It's 24-25, just a cast. They're coming up, running around, and they're just moving around slowly. They're not sitting still very long. Sometimes we catch one out of a school and they're gone. We gotta go.
Yeah, that's what happened with this school.
Yeah, it's gone now. You catch one out of the school and the school's gone. You gotta stop, look for another school or refine that school. I'll throw right into them. See them right here? Yeah. Are you close to them?
Yeah, I'm through them, yeah.
All right, guys, we found another school, but I think this school's, they're gone. Look how fast they move.
Yeah, I know, they're all...
They're just moving around a lot. The school was on this stump here, guys. The school was right there. They was all scattered around that stump, and I threw over and caught one of them, then they took off. Like I said, I'm just throwing a 3-inch minnow, and when we see fish, we throw at them. A little largemouth. Bam.
He's a big bass. He's about 5 pounds.
That's a big one, isn't it? Camera's full of him, right?
Yeah, he's about 5 pounds.
He's about,
Pushing 6.
he's probably 10 inches.
Cool.
Yep. Bam.
Man, don't ever listen to me.
Mason said they're crappie. Guys, there's fish running around here and find them again. Right there they are. We're just throwing that fish on the bottom. Looking for, like I said, like we said earlier, we don't care what they are today, we're just fishing. It's like a nice one. Act like a bass. He's fighting hard. I'm gonna tell you what, these crappie this time of year, yep. The crappie this time of year, they're good fighters, ain't they? You're all right, you stay right up there. Get right back in them. We're running them down, guys. They're moving so much that when we cast at them sometimes, we've probably been, Mason's got one too. Out of the same school?
Yep.
Good, maybe they slowed down. We've been chasing them with the trolling motor. Oh, my reel just fell apart.
Oh boy.
Screw fell out of it, I think. Yeah, I see it on the ground.
All right. Let me see it.
I ain't took mine off yet. There you go. Doubles.
Doubles.
You got a big one. Oops, that's a pig you got there, buddy.
Oh boy. Lay that rod over there. That away from you. That little dangerous little thing. Here you go.
My baby, get my baby loose. Make sure my camera's recording, guys. I'm sorry. Nice one, Mason. Bam. Bam, that's a nice one. We're finding some nice crappie. Mason just caught a hog. That was a nice one he had. This is a nice one here too. All right, I'm waiting on you. Go ahead and catch one while I got the net out. This is a nice fish. We're catching some fun ones. These are a fun size. Gosh, that's a good 11 1/4, 11 3/8. Somebody said they like my measurements. I don't say 11, 11 1/2. I go 3/8, 5/16. Y'all know I do that for fun, don't you? I just do that. See, I want to hear y'all comment about it and go like, the other day I said something about 11/16. I said that was about 11/16. All right, Mason's one out. That's a nice one there too. You think you could get used to that, huh? Catching fish that size?
Oh yeah.
You know, if you go out and catch a bunch of 6, 8 inches, that's why you go, nah. But when you're catching them 10, 12, 13 inches, it's a lot of fun. That's a little bit over 10 probably.
Yep. Put them back with the school.
Yeah, let him grow up. Oh yeah, he's putting a hammer on you.
It's not a monster.
No, he's not, but he's fighting hard. They like this cold water, don't they?
Yes, they do.
I've noticed a big difference from the time the water's cooled off of how hard they fight.
Come on here, buddy.
Summertime, you know, a little fight and you drag them in. This time of year, they're all the way to the boat. He spots you. What are you doing? Putting him in your pocket? All right, he got him off. Yeah, it's a decent one. He's right at 10 inches.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm just letting it drag the bottom. But you know when the boat's moving, it's picking up. That's a nice one too. I'm laughing, guys, because I was just holding my bait down. I was trying to help Mason find the ones on the left scoop. My gosh, that's a pig.
That's a real nice pig.
Yeah, I got 6 pound on this rod. So this is the one David sent me this reel. That's a fat rascal.
Yeah, look at him. Look at his girth. Right here.
Oh, I know. That's shoulders. I put a new battery in, but I didn't cut it on. I can hit the record button, it'll come on. As soon as I cut the cord off, it'll cut off. That's a baby compared to what we've been catching. Bam. Mason's got that one. That's a decent one too. These nicer fish disappear all summer.
Yes,
and from now to March, I can find them in this channel. They just like the deeper water, I think, and I think in summertime, that's what they do. They just roam around a lot and they're hard to find. Right now, they're all coming up on this point to get in the sun.
Give me a minute, huh? He swallowed it.
You need a pair of pliers?
Yeah. You got a pair you willing to share?
Yeah, I'll let you borrow those for a minute.
Why don't you get you a live action while I'm getting this thing out?
A live action?
Yeah, why don't you get you that?
All right, that's a decent fish. Bam. That's a nice one. Hey, I got his twin. Oops. Oh, I got a white perch, I think. No. Yeah, it is. I got a big old white perch.
I got a little crappie.
And they came out of the same school. Our baits was that far apart, were they? They mix up a little bit sometimes this time of year. They both are running the channel. That's a big white perch. Steve be proud of me. All right, Mason's got him going now. That's a big. Guys, we're running around in circles. We're not sitting in the same spot. We run, check a little bit. When we see a school, we stop and throw at them. But most of the time we're only about 5 or 8 minutes between fish, though. And mine's not as big as yours. Yeah, we got doubles again. Mason's got a nice one though. Mine's about 10 inches.
There we go.
On a little blacktail. Yeah, that's a nice crappie. That's a good 11 and a half, 11 5/8. Thought I had you. There you go. Bam. Oh, that's a nice one too. Good chunk. Yeah. Yeah, I think catfish do that. Catfish and big bass.
That's his pretty side.
So look, it's got a catfish bit down on him and he got away. Yep, both sides tore up.
Poor fish.
Well, this rod's a little heavier too. This is my bass crappie rod. It's a medium, light. I like my light actions. Wow. I feel the head shakes. Yeah, decent. You done now?
He quit fighting?
Yeah, he said I can't whip that 6 pound test. Well, guys, I don't know how many more we're going to catch.
About to catch another one right here.
Mason's going to catch another one. Or how many more we're going to put on the video. Let's put it that way then. I get this one off. That's a nice fish. Oh, that's a pig. Oh, don't. He almost didn't make it in the boat.
Boom. That's the best way to do it right there.
That was a little bit more than that rod, wasn't it?
Yeah. I started to pick him up. I said, nope.
That's because he's a pig. Oh my gosh. Look how fat he is.
Look at that.
I know, look how thick he is. Good gosh. These fish ate good this summer. They ate those mayflies for like 2 months. They hatched here and they just stuffed themselves on them. And we have a good shad population. And that's why they're so fat right now. They're about the fattest I've ever seen them here. Good shad spawn this year, and that's what it's all about. Bam. All right, guys, we might add a few more yet, but if not, there you go. We've had an excellent day. We've caught bass. We've caught nice crappie. It's been a nice day. It's supposed to be 62, 64, I believe it is there. It's very nice and comfortable. The wind's not howling. You couldn't ask for a better day. We had a Mexican lunch.
Caught some nice fish.
We didn't have a shore lunch. We had a Mexican lunch. We went to the Mexican restaurant and ate with our friends up there. All right. So, hey, guys, y'all are in the area, check out the Mexican restaurant in Brace. It's very good. They're good folks. A lot of my baits are being sold at Lake Country Baits. Excuse me. Bobcats, Lake Country. The Lake Country Baits are being sold there, and that's in Clarksville on 15. You're in the area. He's got a lot of crappie baits. A couple of owls of crappie baits. A lot of crappie rods. That's where my crappie rods came from. That Mason's using came from there. So check him out. Of course, check out LakeCountryBaits.com. Fishing Lake Country, guys. See y'all next time.